Shalom, all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, right? And salute to the hopeful elect, pushing this word in truth and sincerity, hoping to receive mercy from Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. Yahweh is the name of our Heavenly Father, who the world ignorantly calls God. Yahushai is the name of His only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. You so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, and Latinos, we are the Israelites. That's according to the prophecies of the Holy Scriptures. So this is the brother Shamar from the GMS Jamaica camp. Yeah. And going to be doing a lesson here, and I pray this lesson is edifying on the upcoming famine or the coming food catastrophe, man. Right? This is an article from The Economist from May 19th, 2022, the year of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai turning up, right? That addresses the topic. I read a little part of it. So with the conflict going on between Ukraine and Russia, this is what is sparking a lot of this conflict. Not just that there's breakdown in the supply chains, right? But ultimately it's prophecy being fulfilled because there's scriptures saying that these events will happen, before Yahweh sends His only begotten Son, Yahushai, to rescue His elect from these troubles, man, and also to deliver judgment. So reading, by invading Ukraine, Vladimir Putin will destroy the lives of people far from the battlefield and on a scale even he may regret. The war is battering a global food system weakened by the C-19, climate change, and an energy shock. Ukraine's export of grain and oilseeds have mostly stopped and Russia's are threatened. Together, the two countries supply 12% of traded calories. Wheat prices, up 53% since the start of the year, jumped a further 6% in May, or on May 16th, after India said it would suspend exports because of an alarming heat wave, right? So the widely accepted idea of a cost of living crisis does not begin to capture the gravity of what may lie ahead. Antonio Guterres, the UN Secretary General, warned on May 18th that the coming months threaten the specter of a global food shortage that could last for years. All right, so I was going to stop there. If you want to read on, you can go locate the article. But I just want to get some precepts to support this because, hey, these are biblical things you see taking place. Right? So this is 2 Corinthians 5 verse 15. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world. The sword, famine, right, which is a shortage of food, death and destruction. And why do these things happen? Verse 6, for wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Right? So the standard of the scriptures are not being upheld under this current rulership, ruled by Esau, Edom. Right? So a lot of things you see promoted in this world are actually wickedness according to the scriptures, man. LGBTQISTUVXYZ rights, man. That is wickedness. The scriptures tell us in Leviticus 13 how such matters should be dealt with. Okay? Right? So pedophilia, all these things that are taking place, GMO foods, even pollution, not taking care of the earth. The people who run the world, who have the power, who the earth has been given into their hands, are running it into the ground. Most importantly, the apple of the Lord's eye, where the Israelites are being abused daily in this world. So it's just wickedness that exceedingly pollute this earth. Therefore, the Lord is going to bring famine and all these plagues upon the earth, man. This is 2 Corinthians 16 verse 19. Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. So that's why these things happen. A scourge, let's get the definition of the word scourge. Okay? So this is the definition of the word scourge. It means used to inflict pain or punishment. So a synonym for the word scourge is punishment. Right? Doesn't say that in the synonyms, but we can extrapolate that. An instrument of punishment or criticism. So scourge means punishment. So what does amendment mean? Okay. Amendment the process of altering or amending a law or document. So amendment basically means change or correction, as you see right there in definition number 2, the act of amending something or correction, right? So let's read it again. 2 Corinthians 16 verse 19. Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges or punishment for amendment or correction. So just like how back in the day, when you violate the rule of your household, your parents come and lay the smack down on you, right? And beat you, right? That is for your correction. That is a punishment to correct your ways. And that is why the Lord Yahweh shall send these things like famine upon the earth. All right. I'll wrap up with this one. This is 2 Corinthians 16. I'm jumping down to verse 21. Right? I'll continue reading verse 20. But for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges, of the punishment. Right? So no matter how much murder, how much adultery, how much eating of abominable foods, how much, people are just willfully sinning, right? Breaking the law, statutes, and commandments of the scriptures. They're not learning that they're not supposed to do this, no matter how much punishment they receive, right? Especially our own people, man. So, behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case. Yeah, because they can go and get fast food. They can buy a patty for under $300. They can, because of they can go to KFC anytime they want and get a meal deal. They think that, hey, everything is all good, But hey, we're seeing these things these victuals are becoming more and more expensive because of the famine. Right? But when they were good and cheap, they didn't know they should be getting themselves right with the Most High, because these things were on the horizon, man. These famine and plagues and so forth. Reading on. And even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. For many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, right? And the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. And the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them, for the earth shall be wasted, and the cities, right, shall be cast down, right? And a lot of these things are happening because of what the conflict going on in Ukraine, right? But a lot of this famine is some man-made famine, right? War is a man-made event, but ultimately it's to fulfill prophecy, because wickedness has exceedingly polluted the earth. So, hey, turn away from your wicked ways, and seek salvation from Yahweh Shai, right? Because what is about to take place and what is about to intensify and what is beginning, this coming famine and this coming food catastrophe, it's not going to be a normal thing. Zine? So I pray this lesson was edifying, man. I'll praise this to Yahweh Bashim Shai. Bashim Kako, that should give me the spirit to point out that, hey, this famine and this food catastrophe is on the horizon. It's only going to heat up from here, man. And we've been telling you for years, through the spirit. Shalom to the elect.